What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing today? It's a nice little Saturday. I should probably turn on a light. I got some fucking shit on my desk that's blocking the light. I gotta fucking clean this thing off a little bit. Oh no. It's not even plugged in. Silly me. All right. How we all doing today? We doing okay? It's a nice, easy, chill Saturday. At least it is for me. All right. I hope it is for you too. We're gonna have a nice little time. We're gonna have a grand old time. All right. What's going on? J.C. Pliskin, Cavalog, Crank Sinatra, Fred Sanford, Vic, Peach Boy, Heath Holloway. You just jumped in. I hope you guys are doing good. Man, last night's stream was cursed, but in a great way. Yeah, I had a really fun time last night, and I hope everybody else did as well. I'm going to keep on working at it. There's things that I definitely think worked, and there's things that I don't think worked as well. But we're gonna keep on with that, because I think that's something I could add to the repertoire of different streams that I have. I have the dating show stream, which I have to shift gears into that because I have one of those coming up at the end of the month, assuming nothing weird has happened or nothing's changed. We will see. It's a pretty big guest too. And then there's like one or two more. Oh yeah, the silent stream. I've been trying to have another one of those, but the timing is kind of tough sometimes because it's not even that it's tough sometimes. It's that considering what I want to do, the timing is a little bit tough, right? So I'm gonna have to figure all that out. But these streams where I do stuff, they're good and I like them, and I want to do more stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun. I think when it comes to the streams, these streams, the Family Feud streams, I'll probably do them every now and again, and I'm gonna have to tweak some things like the challenges. I did the What Up Blood challenge, and then I almost immediately forgot about it. I almost immediately was like, all right, moving on. We're never going to mention that again. And then there were moments where I was like, wait a second, we're supposed to be doing that, I know what will help, but I want to explain everything. In addition to that, I'm afraid of potentially missing super chats and other things like that. I tried to fix it by saving them for the end, but I'm also afraid that I might have missed at least one or two. It's nerve-wracking. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling, knowing that somebody sent me money, hoping that I would be able to read something of theirs, and then they didn't. Although I will say there were a couple of super chats last night that I skipped, simply because it was... the super chats were specifically supposed to be questions. They weren't meant to be for shout-outs. And I don't know, maybe I should have just read them. Maybe I should have just been like, all right, whatever, this person's shouting you out, Vance. This person's shouting you out, Brian. Whatever. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have just said fuck it. But I feel that with the time, I was like, nah, I wanted this to be an hour. We're actually over an hour right now. We're just going to speed through. In addition to that, I didn't get many user questions or viewer questions. And again, I know what the answer to these problems are. It's just I'll give you the answer, as a whole. One of the issues is that the surveys, I think they were a good idea in concept, but in execution, they were a little bit wonky because they were a little bit too open-ended, right? Or not even necessarily open-ended. They were a little bit too broad, right? The easiest one was the needle question, right? Because it's just like, how many parts of the body do you have, right? So it was kind of sort of it was the easiest one. One of them was just, multiple of them actually. Multiple of them were just meant to straight up be jokes, right? And I think some of the jokes landed. I think some of the jokes didn't quite land. And that is what it is. But I just need to tweak that a little bit. I need to have questions that are going to be a little bit on the easier side, and it's not just going to be like, I was toying with an idea in my head, and haha, wouldn't it be funny if I pulled that thing back and it said, Meat and Fuck Kingdom, or Scott 4 times or something like that, right? Because that's really what it was. I was just experimenting with this whole stream, but you know, it's like I said, some of the things went right, some of the things didn't go so right, and excuse me, I'm prepared to make the changes that I need to make to work, to make this work. Excuse me. I just ate lunch, so I'm about to burp it all back up on you guys, but yeah, I mean, I'm my harshest critic, and I'm not unfair to myself. I'm actually very fair to myself. But I'm the first one to be like, yeah, it was this, or it wasn't that, or whatever, right? It's not like a huge deal to me to talk candidly about how I feel about something that didn't go the way that I wanted it to. That's not like a defense mechanism, although maybe it is a little bit. But it's more that I take pride in my work. I want things that I do to be good, even if they're scuffed. I want it to be scuffed in a good way. And that's what last night was supposed to be. It was supposed to be good scuffed. And, it's like I said, there's things that went right, there's things that went wrong, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to improve upon the things that, everything really, because the things that went right could have gone better, and the things that went wrong could have gone better, obviously, duh. But I think one of the big things is going to be getting a producer, if that's what you even call it, either that or just like an assistant or something like that. Someone to filter through super chats and things like that, right? To get all of the answers compiled, not all of the answers, all of the questions compiled. Because that's why I had to take that break, was because I realized that I couldn't get access to all of the super chats and things like that I wanted to get access to. So I had to pull up Streamlabs on the internet so that I could look at all that, and that's why I had to take the break, because I didn't want to just sit here like, and then also I had to click off the, the screen, so you would have saw the super chat shit, and it would have been wonky. So I was like, whatever, I'll give them an opportunity to use a bathroom, grab a drink or something like that. And then, by the time they're back, I'm sure I'll have that pulled up and we'll be good to go. It'd be good to have somebody on the side that I could pay for like an hour of their time. I'd pay them like 50 or, however much cents, however many cents per hour. And, fucking, we'll do our thing. I feel like that would have made it run a lot smoother, and that's something I'm definitely going to do, in the future, I don't know, maybe Greg, what's going on, Greg? Maybe Greg could be my assistant, and we could play off each other and shit like that. That might not be a bad idea. I was super stressed during the D&D stream. Yeah, like, I was nervous before this, but I was also nervous before the Trish stream, the dating stream that I did with Trish. That one went really well. I think it went like really, really well, the dating stream. Of course, nothing's perfect. There were things that I kind of took from the dating stream, and I was like, okay, I'll improve upon that. But this one, I think it went well. Not as well as the dating stream, but I think it went well enough as to where I can tweak it, and I'll be like off. It'll be like crazy good. The way that I see it anyway. I don't know, but yeah, it's tough. Streaming's tough because it's all live. Like, and it's real hard to ensure that everything is going to be okay when you're saying things live and stuff like that. You never know, like, what you might say that could be, like, a bad joke or a good joke or whatever, That's one of the things I do like about videos, is that I can be a little bit more concise with them, and anything that I try, I can think about it before I do it, and even during doing it, and then after I do it before I put the video out, I think I like streaming better than video creation overall, because it's fun. I enjoy the interaction with you guys and stuff like that, but that is one of the upsides to video creation at the end of the day. Just do your best. Exactly. That's all any of us can do, man. Greg? All we can do is our best. Jeez, I'm glossing up right now. It's getting to be that time of the year where it's going to be like humid. It's not just hot, it's humid. And because of that, I'm going to be glossy. I'm going to be sticky. You guys see that sheen? You guys see that little shine there? That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Cavalog. Hello, hello, Mr. Scott. Super chat for $5, dude. That'd be great. Honestly, that would be pretty great. I'm gonna scroll up in the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. The blood challenge is grand, but it can be a game long thing because too much is. Oh, it can't be a game long thing because too much is going on. Definitely keep it though. You see, that's the thing though. Like, I don't necessarily know if I want to start the What Up Blood challenge and then end the What Up Blood challenge. I think I want that to be a game long thing because you'll get like further in the game and people will forget that it's even a thing. And again, that's the issue, is that I forgot. Oops. And then like you'll have like it'll I think the dynamic with it could be good if it's a game-long thing, and plus I think it would be weird for me to be like, okay, for the next 10 minutes you can't say words that start with C. All right, you can't. It's not allowed, right? I feel like that wouldn't work too well, and I'm not gonna do the What Up Blood challenge for every one of them. I need different challenges and stuff like that, like the Draw Airsoft Fatty challenge. I called it the Send Nudes challenge. That was a good one because all of us have seen Airsoft Fatty naked, And Sylvia, I didn't mention it at the time, but Sylvia's drawing of Fatty was like crazy good. It was like she has that image burned in her brain and she's able to recall it and put it on paper at a moment's notice. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty insane. Have you memorized your lines for Fish Tank 2.5? I don't know nothing about Fish Tank Live 2.5, sir. I don't know nothing about anything. What's it called? The self-applauding stuff, like you being multiple answers, has got to stay. Yeah, and like, I liked that one, right? I liked that one. We will do more like self-applauding stuff because it's a fun joke to make, to just hit people with it randomly, right? And I was wondering what was going to happen with that too. And then Brian was just like, "It's Scott for all four," and I was like, you fucking got me, dude. And I liked that. It was funny though because like you would have thought that somebody other than Brian would have guessed that, but literally we went down the line and everybody was like, Pat Sajak, who's the Jeopardy guy? I forget the Jeopardy guy. Fucking, Mark Wahlberg. No, not that Mark Wahlberg. The Mark Wahlberg from that lie detector show from like 2008. There's a guy named Mark Wahlberg who hosted that show. It's funny that everybody was there, and then Brian was just like, "What the fuck? This is obvious. It's Scott for all four. What are you guys doing?" Fuck him. And that sucks that you're at work, Greg. I missed that part at the first point. I hope you don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. Seriously, fuck work. I hate it. I hate work. I enjoyed the stream. I was glad he didn't read my name when I asked about Chris's cup size. LOL. Maybe start the game-long challenges a bit later in the stream. That might not be a bad idea. Save the What Up Blood challenge for like the last like 5 to 10 minutes, or even like 15 to 20. That might not be a bad idea. I don't think that's I don't think that's a bad one. Trebek. Yes, Alex Trebek, of course. Make merch of those fatty drawings. I'd buy one. Technically, I don't have the rights to those drawings. That would be a legal battle between Chris and all the fish to see who owns the rights to those drawings. There was a wink to season 3 between Scott and Letty at one point. I should have clipped it. What do you mean a wink to season 3? What are you talking about? Get Betty. Nah. I don't think. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Fish Tank feud was cool. Thank you, man. Have them all line up by teams and duel with flintlock pistols. That's gonna be what we do. That's gonna be what we end up doing. I'm just looking around more. I don't have like too much to say about the stream. I just wanted to kind of have a debrief about it and talk about the things that I do think went right, the things that I do think went wrong. Like the first, I want to say, half of the stream was like very good. I feel like everybody was high energy. Everybody was kind of getting it, even if they weren't getting the answers to a lot of the questions. And that's something I want to do, is tweak it so that like there's answers that are going to be obvious, and then there's answers that are not going to be as obvious. And I mean, it's not fun if everybody's getting every single trivia question right. You want brain ticklers and things like that in there. But I think I'm going to have more of the classic trivia and a few less of the surveys, right? Because that's kind of what I realized, like, on survey number 3 is like, okay, we've already been going. We have some viewer questions to answer. At least I thought we did at the time. And then, like, there's like 5 of these, and I put in that many in anticipation that we would not be able to get to an hour. I thought we were going to breeze through, and like 30 minutes in, we were going to be done. But no, like, it didn't happen that way. We actually made pretty damn good time. And, excuse me. Because of that, like, honestly, after number 3, I was like, yo, I should just stop these survey questions. But I don't know. There's a couple of them left. They were supposed to be funny. I guess we'll just go ahead and we'll do it, and we'll see if we get a laugh out of anybody. Fucking whatever. Who cares? But yeah, it's. I know what I have to do. I know what I must do. I know what I must do, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And we're going to have a good time with it. We're gonna keep on improving. We're gonna keep on trying our best to continue. Did you have a point system like Family Feud? What's it called? I forget what the point system for Family Feud is. I forget if you get the amount of points per survey, like you get 100 points per survey, or like if it's just 1 point. I was giving out 1 point per survey, so if you answered all 4, or if you stole from whoever was answering before, you just got a point. That's just what it was, It was a perfect runtime, by the way. Didn't feel like it lost any wind. I felt like it lost wind. I felt like it lost wind about halfway through, but not like terribly so. I was just at a point where I was like, okay, that's just kind of how I felt. But again, it's not like it lost wind to the point where it was unwatchable. I just noticed that like the energy changed, not just from the fish, but from me. And I think we all kind of knew, like, okay, this is kind of taking a bit of a left turn here, like it's not exactly what it was supposed to be. But, the fish, look, it's really hard to tell a friend that you didn't have a good time. It's really hard to tell a friend that you don't like something they made. The fish, they were all like, hey, man, I had a really great time. I'd love to do this again. Like, have me back sometime, blah, blah, blah. I definitely will do that. I definitely want to have all of them back. I'll tell you how Letty ended up on in a second. But, I was really happy to have all of them on, and I want all of them back. But I don't know if they were just trying to be nice to encourage me and to not have to have an awkward conversation and be like, yeah, dude, I don't know, man, that might not have been it. that was not that good, bro. That was not that good. But they at least said that they all had a good time, and that was nice. I was really happy about that. I was really happy Letty came on too. She originally, when I say she wasn't invited, it's not that I was like, I don't want her there. I invited the 6 original guests. Right? Season 1 and Season 2. I would have invited more if I could, but I felt like having like a 20-person stream. First off, StreamYard doesn't even support that. But then in addition to that, having like a 20-person stream would have been more chaotic than what I had originally, right? And then also, like, 3v3 is like, okay, you get a good cross-section of each season, the people who made it deep into the season and stuff like that. And that's pretty good. It's not that I didn't want, say, John on there, or who, like anybody. It's not that I didn't want Trish on there, or anything like that. It's just that I didn't think it would really work out. I figured the 3v3 was probably best. But then 2 days ago on Thursday, when I made the announcement that there was going to be the Family Feud and I released the thumbnail, Letty slid into the DM and she was like, "Yo, can I be on?" And I was like, at first I wasn't sure. I was like, "Oh, let me think about that because I want to make sure it's going to work out." But then I was like, "Wait a second, what am I doing?" Like, yeah, of course you can be on. Like, you're going to be team number 3. All right, you're going to be Team Letty, and you're going to be a surprise guest that's going to throw all of them for a curveball. And unfortunately, you see, this is another reason why I need an assistant, because they'll make sure to tell me, "Hey, don't fuck things up. I fucked up the reveal for you guys," and I'm so mad at myself over that. I'm so angry at myself over fucking up the reveal, because it was supposed to be a big reveal where I was going to be like, "All right, we have everybody here. Here's the rules. So, any questions? No questions? All right, fantastic. So, with that said, we can proceed." Wait a second. Did you hear that? Like, I was literally gonna like introduce her that way. I was gonna be like, "Did you hear that? You mean you don't hear that right now?" I'm the only one who hears this. I'm the only one who hears what sounds like somebody else approaching, another challenger. Like, I was gonna play that move, and then I was gonna throw Letty up on screen, and it was gonna throw everybody for a big loop in a similar way that it threw Trish for a loop when I had Brian on the stream, right? And I don't know if they saw, I don't know if they didn't see, I don't know how many of them potentially had the stream pulled up on their shit. But I hope that it at least surprised them a little bit, right? Because literally nobody expected Letty to come on. I was very happy to have her on. You had the 6 most chill people anyway, plus Letty. Yeah, they're all really chill. John would just yell over everybody. That would have made it fun, though. That would have made it even more fun. Because that was what was fun about this, in my opinion, was the chaos, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to steer the ship, but there's all this chaos going on and shit like that. And then there's, like, weird shit that I'm doing, too. Again, like self-congratulating myself by having me on all 4 answers of the best game show host shit, That is... John won the What Up Blood challenge. Holy shit, JC. But yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. I hope they had a good time. And, congratulations to Letty, to Violetta on winning the stream. The winner of the stream, I didn't want to say anything like out loud during the stream, but the winner of the stream got half of the super chat donations. So yeah, there's that. I don't typically talk about money and stuff like that, but I figure it's the prize for winning, so I might as well mention that. But yeah, so she got half of the super chat donations. I don't think I made like $1 trillion or anything like that, but I made enough as to where I'm sure she's not going to be like sad. So there's that. I would have sucked at the feud. Didn't know the answers. Dude, Greg, I wish I saw that Discord. I wish I saw that Discord message that you sent to me, because I would have had you on with Letty, and Team Gretty would have been a thing. And you guys would have won, because you would have got mad super chat. And this, in my opinion, is the best part of the stream, right? And not just because people are giving me money, obviously, right? But Letty can absolutely positively not get a single question right. The one question she gets right did not count because she did not scream and get called on before she mentioned it. And yet she can still come out the winner just because people were like, "Nah, I want Letty to win." The chat can literally be like, "No, I want her to win." And if they just send enough $2 donations, they can make it so. That is like hilarious to me. That is I love that. It's just peak chaos, But what's it called? Yeah, I mean, it was a really good stream. I'll read a couple more, and then we'll probably play some AOE. I'm not saying I'm not gonna talk about it more. It's just it's a chill stream. I feel like playing some AOE. We're gonna play some AOE. All right, you guys are gonna see me get blown the fuck out. Anyway, sounds like you got it figured out. It's all just ironing out the wrinkles. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Letty Chuds with the W, exactly. Democracy manifest, yes sir. 100%, Oh, man. Watching the VOD this morning, the reveal still worked. Yeah, it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but I mean, I do know that it worked. It definitely 100% worked. Sorry, I'm trying to fuck with my microphone here because it's like being weird. Play Fallout New India. Play Fallout New India. Please help me, sir. Please help me. Fallout New India. Sorry, I'm just looking around. What's going on, Charlie Kelly? Being the host and conductor is hard for sure. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hire somebody next time. I'm very much a do it myself kind of person. I like to try and do everything I can by myself because of a couple different things, right? One of them is that I'm very cheap, and not in a way that it's like I won't pay people. When I do pay people, I try to make sure I pay them well. But also, like, if I don't have to pay somebody to do it because I can do it myself, I'll be like, oh, dude. And that's something that I've had to break out of, It took a lot for me to go to the dudes that I work with for my videos and be like, hey, do you do, like, thumbnails? And sure enough, I have like a crazy thumbnail designer, Chuxington IIV, right? So that would be like the third, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. He made the thing for the he made the thing for the stuff. Hold on, let me just check real quick here. Yeah, Chuxington IIV, right? He made the thumbnail for the stream. He makes the thumbnails for pretty much all my streams, right? And then Hitamari Sneed, post. He's made multiple videos for me, right? He's done the editing on multiple videos, and like they both do such a good job at what I have them do. It's insane, and it makes me mad specifically for because my videos, they get like 100 views each. And he's putting in so much good fucking work, right? He puts in so much hard work that I don't even ask him to put in. I just send him some stuff, and I'm like, yeah, just slap all that together, and it's all good. And he puts in stuff that I didn't ask him to put in, and it looks good. Like I'm gonna give you the name. Oh, yeah, what is the American spirit? You know what, and in fact, fuck it, we're going to go ahead and we are going to, 1 second, we're going to watch, not the whole thing, it's like a 6-minute long video, we don't need to watch, like, absolutely the whole thing, right, but we're going to watch, like, just enough of it, basically. Oh, alright. So...
Growing up in the United States, I'm no stranger to flags on the front of houses and patriotic songs. Having been born just in time to experience the post-9/11 fervor, we recited the Pledge of Allegiance in school.
Like, this is all stuff I didn't ask him to put in. This is something I'm pretty sure I had him put in.
As everyone gets older and hits their teenage years,
but like,
pride or reverence for the country itself can wane. Whether this is warranted or
like,
not,
I appreciate the work that he does.
By the time my generation became adults, a large portion of us were jaded, which is one of the contributors.
Again, like, I didn't ask him to put this in. He was like, hey, I think this would be good. Why don't I do some Googling? And he tracked this Gallup poll down, and he put it in there to further prove the point. Like, it makes me like almost upset that he does not get well, not that he, but it almost makes me upset that the videos that he works on are not getting more views. This is only like 241 views. It was published less than a month ago, right? And it's not because like, oh, but my video isn't doing good. No, it's like whatever. Like, I don't care. I've moved not moved on from video creation, but I've kind of transitioned into trying to get this whole streaming thing off the ground, right? If that's what you want to call it, is getting it off the ground. I'm just kind of streaming is what I'm doing. But so it's kind of like whatever. If my videos don't do fantastic, I'm not like crying about it. But just to see hard work go to waste makes me mad. You know, it makes me upset. Makes me upsetty. All right, is what it does. What's going on, Giga? Has a great Twitter. Yeah, he does. He really does. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna throw on AOE numero dos. I'm gonna put this here. I'm waiting for it to... Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, though. I don't think that was the most... Nah, that may have been the most people I've had at one time on a stream yesterday. That was pretty crazy, And I owe it to the guests, People aren't that interested in me, myself, But to see all the fish tank people together doing something, especially because these people all have their own individual fandoms where there might be overlap, but it's not exactly like that, right? Doesn't fit like a glove. So those people all showed out, and I appreciate the shilling that they all did for me, for the stream. That was really nice of them, What sparked your interest in the Order of the Nine Angles? They made some interesting music. That's mainly how I know about them. So I've always been interested in the macabre, right? And not in like a weird, like goth girl, like I'm not like those other girls kind of way. It's just like it's like what makes them tick, what makes someone want to do that kind of stuff, and also what is the metaphysics of it, right? If you talk to people like Wendigoon, right? He'll say that the devil comes bearing gifts, and that is true. That is 100% true. However, with that said, in my opinion, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, he is jealous of man. He is jealous of man, and he is jealous of God. And the reason why he's jealous of man is because God called us his greatest creation. He also thinks that he could be a better ruler than God. Satan didn't trick us into eating the apple, right? Eve and then Adam. He didn't trick them into eating the apple because he wanted them to be smart and have awareness and things like that. He did that because he knew it would sully them. He wanted to sully God's greatest creation. And that's why they say the devil comes bearing gifts, right? Is because those gifts are sinful. They are meant to sully you, right? But then on the flip side, there's also that side where it's less that he's going to be vindictive and more that he's going to be destructive, right? And that is why I do believe in like, what's it called? When they take over a body, not infestation. Why can't I think of the name right now? Why can't I think of the name? Possession. I do believe possession is a thing, right? In addition to that, I do believe that there are probably pacts you can make with Satan, and there are things that you can do, right? There is magic and other things like that you can utilize. There's rituals you can utilize. Now, at the end of the day, if you keep Christ with you everywhere you go, none of that shit is going to hurt you. At least it's not going to hurt you in a real way, in a severe way, right? But it's still there, right? What's it called? Now, to actually answer your question about what really interests me about them is, for one thing, like I said, it's a morbid fascination, and it makes me wonder, like, why would someone do that? Like, how could someone do that and stuff like that? But then also there's kind of a piece of me that wants to demystify in a way. So that people can understand it a little bit better, so that for one thing you can kind of resist it a little bit better. But then for another thing, so that you just kind of know what their fucking deal is, you know? Like, when I was speaking, there's a moment, right? I released the interview recently. I was talking to Interzone Analysis, really cool guy. I like him a lot. But he is not part of the ONA, at least he claims to not be. Instead, he is an occultist, right? He enjoys the occult. And then on top of that, he is also an investigative journalist. He spent time over in the Middle East and stuff like that. But he ended up saying something that completely demystified them to me. He said that they are Evolian, right? If you've heard of Julius Evola or Evola, I still don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce the name. If you have read some of his books, even a little bit, right, you all of a sudden understand what O9A is, and you don't have to be O9A. Obviously, I'm not exactly a fan of fucking Satanists here, all right, but I understand them on a level that I feel, I won't even say a lot of people don't, but I mean, a lot of people don't, because they get wrapped up in the whole Satanism thing. Now, these people do believe in a quote-unquote Satan, let's say, right? But outside of that, right, their main philosophical tenets are actually very much Evolian in nature, right? Ride the Tiger, for instance. If you read Ride the Tiger, you can take Ride the Tiger and you can apply it to a lot of the teachings that you will hear about when you listen to these people speak. Same thing with Revolt Against the Modern World, right? And although it demystified him, and as soon as he mentioned that name, I was like, oh, so that's what this is, right? Even though, right, it almost is kind of fascinating to me still. Because it's like, oh, so I've read these books by that guy that these guys based their whole shit off of, and now I understand them on a level that they may even resent me for a little bit, right? Because I mean, after all, fucking, I'm not one of them, right? I'm not their guy, and it's fun, you know, it's interesting to me. Excuse me, but yeah. If you read Evola, he is an interesting author. He can be a little bit hard to understand at times. I don't understand every little thing that he says all the time. And I would recommend him, but I will say that he was an occultist. And, you know, you have to understand that. Like, I don't take every little thing that I ever read of him and apply it, but there are things that he took from Christianity and applied to his occult beliefs, right? And there are things that are in his occult beliefs that if you look at Christianity and you compare the two, you're like, oh yeah, actually, you know, like for instance, I believe there is a spiritual caste system. It may not be exact. I'm going on a fucking rant and then some right now. Jeez. I do believe there's a spiritual caste system. I don't know if it's as robust or as concrete as Evola's spiritual caste system, but if you look at the Bible, you'll notice God picks people, and God loves everybody, but he picks some people to be special. He picks some people for divine purposes. He hands down his blessing to people. That's what happened with Joseph, right? He received the blessing of God. His sisters, his brothers got jealous, and they ended up kidnapping him and selling him into slavery in Egypt. And because he had the blessing of God, he basically worked his way up to not the ruler, he wasn't the pharaoh, but he was high up enough in their hierarchy, even as a slave, as to where he was kind of the fucking man, right? And again, like, that to me is indicative of there being a caste system that is handed down on high, right? God decides that, you know, this person is going to be this type of guy. That person is going to be that type of guy. God decides these things, right? I genuinely think God bestowed upon me an outlook that he did not bestow upon other people. And that's what gives me the insight that I have on a lot of things that I know that a lot of people don't, right? And like whenever you talk about yourself like this, you sound like a fucking asshole, and I apologize for that, right? But like when I look at a lot of people, I just see this fucking like weird shit that they do, and I'm like, what the hell is that? What is going on here, right? And I don't know, maybe everybody feels that way, but like you see, and again, like I'm sounding like an asshole talking like this, right? It's impossible not to sound like an asshole, but and again, like everybody thinks this about themselves too, but like I don't know. For one thing, I think God bestowed upon me that warrior caste, right? I think that I've never 100% felt comfortable doing anything other than fighting. The closest thing to that would be, or the next best thing would be baseball. But even then, I wanted to fight half the people I was playing baseball against anyway. I was that guy. I was that weirdo on the baseball field. So it's not even convoluted. It's just that I'm sitting here and it'd be easier for me to start from point A and end at point Z, but I'm kind of starting at like point D here and trying to get you to point Y. You know, so it's gonna sound weird, but I don't think everybody was created the same. And you know, I'm not saying I'm the best guy ever. I'm far from conceited, but I think God bestowed upon me gifts that other people don't have, just like God bestowed upon you some gifts that a lot of people also probably don't have, right? If that makes sense. But you know, like I said, I'm doing a bad job at explaining it, and you know, hey, it is what it is, man. All right, like I said, I probably sound like an asshole. Nah, you just sound like Charles. Yeah, I've always felt like me and Charles were on the same wavelength, and because of that, it made it hard to talk to him because I wasn't sure how on the same wavelength we were. But even with the awkwardness between us when we'd like, you know, see each other and we'd be like, hey, what's up? Nothing, right? There's definitely an amicability between us. Like, I feel like there's a silent understanding that almost makes it awkward, you know? Where it's like we don't need to say anything, but also we feel like we should say something. And because neither of us say anything too deep, we're like just looking at each other waiting for the other guy to say it. You know, if that makes sense. That's how I feel when I'm around Charles. You know, I really like Charles. I'm a big fan of his on like an intellectual level, you know. The most infamous ONA founders dropped out. Allegedly, Richard Molt, Catholic, and David Mayet, Muslim. I'd suspect avoiding cannibalism and pedo charges. Yeah, that's the other side of ONA. That's like, geez, right? I said they're Evolian and shit like that, but I don't know if Evola. It bothers me that I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Actually, it's Evula. Evule. What was I gonna say? Wow, I made the joke and then I actually did it for real. No, but you know, like I don't think Evola probably was talking about cannibalism, right? I haven't read all of his books, and there's a book or two that I started that I never got around to finishing. I think Revolt Against the Modern World is one. I listened to the Metaphysics of War, but the thing is, I found it hard to understand. And then Ride the Tiger. I forget how much of that I read. I'm pretty sure I finished it. Man, you see, I did these years ago, so they're not exactly fresh in my mind. I remember mostly just the gist of each book, but regardless, like I don't think he was advocating for cannibalism, you know, or anything like that. But yeah, so David Mayet, some people say that he was what's it called? Anton. Fuck! I forget the name. Right, there was a pen name for one of the leadership guys, right? And some people think it's David Mayet. Other people think it's not. It's multiple people, right? But yeah, some people say David Myatt was not him. I don't know. I don't really care who it was, to tell you the truth. I'm not interested in the people like that. I'm interested in the philosophy and like what it is and what it means and how it relates to what I believe. Right. I don't know about Richard Molt though. He was called Christos Beast. That'd be interesting to find him at a Catholic church. I wonder what his. I wonder why he chose that, because that is one thing that a lot of people do, right? And I'll don't worry. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to the game in a second. I'm gonna get. To the, we're gonna be playing in a second. All right. You got me going. Ah, yes, Anton Long. Yeah. Thank you, demo. Thank you, demo. Yeah, Anton Long. People think Anton Long was David Myatt, right? And I don't know. I don't even really care 100%, right? I'm not interested in the politics of fucking underground Nazi Satanists. You know, I'm all set. I don't care that much. But the thing about Richard Molt, right? That's interesting to me, because here's the thing about Christianity, and this is what I didn't want to do. And this is religion in general, right? People tend to think about themselves first, and then they create a religion, or they go to a religion based around that. They use religion as a self-affirming philosophy, as opposed to what it's really supposed to be, which is a way of life and a method of understanding the world and the metaphysical, right? That's what religion is meant to be. It's not just a way for you to be the best version of yourself. Now, if you follow specifically Christianity, in my opinion, right, and Catholicism especially, right, you will probably become the best version of yourself that you could be, right? However, that said, you don't follow it because you want to be the best version of yourself. No, that's not what it is. You follow it because God, your creator, handed down these tenets from on high. The guy who created you, if you could even call him a guy, said this is how he wants you to live. And you, as somebody who should love God, are going to try your best to follow these tenets. And of course, nobody's perfect. Everybody's a sinner. I'm a sinner, right? I do sinful shit all the time, like genuinely, like for real. And that's not just lip service, you know. I'm lustful. I'm wrathful. You know, two of the big ones for me, right? I get angry. I get real angry. You know, if you couldn't tell, you know, I don't know if anything gave it away, right? But I'm not a Christian. I didn't return to Christianity because I was like, what's going to help me be the best version of me? No, that's ridiculous. That is stupid as hell. I returned to Christianity because I realized that there are reasons for why God wants us to live the way that he wants us to live. That it's not just blind hatred or like being a stick in the mud or anything like that, right? And as somebody who wants to try and do the right thing, who wants to be the best that I can be, not for myself, but because that's what I at least hope is in my heart, right? I believe that's what's in my heart. It was time for me to quit fucking around and return to Christianity and start venerating Christ and praying every night. You know, and not praying for things for me, but praying for things for other people, you know. It's very rare that I pray for myself. I try to make sure that I pray for other people, you know. But yeah, it's the reason I'm explaining that is because I'm curious, right? I'm curious to see what Christos Beast, if he, or you know, Richard Molt, I won't call him, if he turned away from that, I won't call him his old name. You know, I'm curious to see like what Richard Malt's mindset was when he decided he was going to become a Catholic, if he did become a Catholic, because you'll have a lot of people like for instance, right? There was this group of they were like black metal guys. And they were like atheists and shit like that. But then they became Catholics because they read the Bible and they were like, whoa, there's a lot of metal shit in here, bro. God sent fucking balls of fire down on Sodom and Gomorrah. Dude, that's crazy, bro. That's metal as fuck. That's metal as fuck, bro. Dude, we're Catholics now. I didn't realize TTS was on. I'm not mad about that. I just almost talked through it. My bad. What was the blue drink Vance was drinking last night? It looked like Fortnite Chug Jug from Fortnite. From Fortnite. Also more games night, please, Sensei Scott. Thank you very much, Ilya Dragunov, for the $3. I appreciate the hell out of that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what he was drinking. We'll have to ask him. We'll have to ask him where he got it, where his supplier is, where his plug is from. You know, we'll ask him for his plug. But yeah, the black metal guys, they only became Catholics because they were like, oh, I have judged this to be good. I have judged this to be okay. This is actually what I like, so I guess I'll become a Catholic because I like it. Because I enjoy it. Because I have judged it to be okay. And that is not how that shit works. That's not how it works, right? It doesn't matter what you think. Regardless of what your opinion is, God handed the law down, right? There's been plenty of times where I've thought like, oh, that's stupid, that's dumb, I don't like that, right? It doesn't matter what my opinion is. I have to follow the rules. I have to follow the law because that's what you do. It's not about me. I'm not going to be such a fool as to believe I'm that important, that I'm that much of a fucking arbiter of truth and justice and what is cool and not cool and all this other shit, as to where I'm going to be the one like, you know, I like this Christianity thing, but not a big fan of how Jesus died on the cross. If it was me, bro, dude, if it was me when Judas came and gave me that kiss on the cheek, bro, I would have called him gay. And then when the Romans came in to take me away, dude, I would have went black, dude. I would have went black. I would have saw red. All right, and I would have fucked all of them up, dude. I wouldn't have went out like Jesus, bro. Fucking nah, couldn't have been me, bro. Couldn't have been me. Like that's literally like the attitude that a lot of people have about Christianity and about religion in general, but especially Christianity, where they think it's like I'm going to take this but leave that thing. And that's why I became a shithead spiritualist, is because I didn't like the thought that I should not be fucking hoes all the time. Like, genuinely, that's one of the things. I was like, what? What do you mean I should stay a virgin till marriage? Well, I'm already not, for one thing, but then in addition to that, like, I mean, hey, man, love is love, isn't it, dude? Like, you know, hey, it's all good, bro. I should sow my wild oats. That's literally why I became, like, one of those fuckhead spiritualists, because I wanted to smoke weed and I wanted to fuck. That's it. And it was so foolish, and I wasted so much time and energy and money on all of that, and it didn't do anything good for me. It made me worse. Right? But then in addition to that, I'm spitting in the face of God. Right? I'm spitting in the face of God, and I'm adding to the shittiness of the world. You know, I was an absolute fuckhead. But, you know, it is what it is. The best justice system in the world was based on God's principles. Yeah, literally. Like, literally, the best justice system in the world was based on God's principles. The best hospitals are all named after, like, Our Lady of Fatima, right? Mount Sinai Medical Center. Jesus Christ Loves You and is gonna fuck the devil up. Medical Center, like that. That's all the best. Like all the best schools, fucking all the best everything was set up by the Catholic Church. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and get into denominational fights. I ain't, you know. Jay Dyer's a cool guy. That's one thing I wish he'd do a little bit less of, is fighting between denominations. And I'm aware that the Catholics bring it upon themselves a lot of the time too. All right, it's whatever. But like, over in the West, the Catholic Church set up almost everything good. Fucking like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's stupendous. It's insanity. Eating a Toblerone. Anyway. Yeah, I'll fuck it. Them Italians. Catholics are a bit extreme. Extreme in a good way, Sean. This guy on his Toblerone type shit. Yeah. Whenever I think of Toblerone, right? I don't eat them all the time, but like I think of a Family Guy cutaway gag, right? Because there was a Family Guy cutaway gag. I'm pretty sure it was In Sync, right? And they showed In Sync on the cutaway, and fuck, I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking up in the game here. Yeah, they showed In Sync on the cutaway gag, and they were like making a joke about how they were gay, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to split a Toblerone?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." They break it in half, and the dude's like, "Next stop, my thighs," and he does like a train honking horn thing, right? That's just what I think of whenever I think of a Toblerone. I grabbed one today because I didn't know what else to grab, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just take this." All right. I'll take this and I'll eat it on ranked. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right, Wellpora. I wish. Dude, I'm like 2-21 on ranked. I'm like awful. I am terrible. Alright. Got a ton of gold here. Not bad. Not bad, actually. And then this is a wild horse that I can utilize. In fact, I'll use that one too, that way. Yes. I'm learning so much from playing with Taylor and his buddies. They're teaching me so much shit. It's funny though, because they talk to me like I'm a special ed child. You know, like I don't know how to tie my own shoes. And I'm not, like, angry about it. I think it's funny. And they're doing it to be nice, right? They could be like, dude, you fucking suck, bro. Get good, right? But they don't. They're really nice about it. They'll sit there, right? We'll play, like, a 3-on-3. And, of course, I'm the weakest link, right? I'm the weakest link. And at the end, after I contribute almost nothing, I contribute Oh, okay. That dickhead. Get you. You ain't laming me, pussy. You ain't laming me, pussy. I'll kick your ass, you bitch. You know what? Yeah, you fucking bitch. Oh, fuck yourself. Anyway, with that said, after like contributing nothing to the game, they'll look at my shit and they'll be like, "Wow, Scott, I'm really liking your settlement. It looks nice." And I'll just be like, "Thanks. Thanks, pal. Thank you." Oh, damn, he did the same thing to me. Well, I got one at least. I got to keep on creating these guys because we are right on top of each other. I did not even expect that a little bit. I figured we were going to be further away. I'm going to have to put up walls for one thing, and then I think I'm going to have to put up another, like, TC when I get to Castle Age. I'm going to have to do that, and, I'm going to have to hustle. I'm really going to have to hustle for this one, you know? Alright, yeah. Where's, oh, I don't have any more horses, do I? Yeah, fuck. Nah, well. That's alright. I got tons of resources around here. You know, I got multiple boar. That's good. You know, I'm gonna exhaust these and, yeah, I'm gonna exhaust these and then I'll make more villagers when I get a chance. Constantly make villagers. Yep. Yeah, that's one of the things that they told me that I'm trying to make sure I get good at is villager creation. The thing is, I can't make them quick enough. I gotta, I can't make them quick enough. I'll create multiple town centers, but I can only get to like 75 villagers before I kind of shit the bed, you know? Yeah, that's going to be 15. I want 3 on wood right now. And the rest I'll go ahead and I'll throw on whatever it's called. And actually, you know what I think I'll do as well? I don't need that much wood right this second because I have so much food just chilling around me. I'm not going to have to create farms until a little bit later on in the game. Hell yeah, AoE is mad nice. I was watching some dude Peasant Rush and set up watchtowers in Warcraft 3 last night. That's pretty crazy. I've never played Warcraft. I don't know anything. When I think of Warcraft, I think of World of Warcraft. Alright, you get that, and then you head there. And actually... Oh. So yeah, these guys are taking care of that. I'll go ahead and I'll wait until 20 are created. Oh, what the hell's going on here? What are you doing? You fucking dummy. You big fucking dummy. The screen's a bit off. You can't see the queue. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll see what I can do about that. Shit. Yeah, we'll go ahead here. We'll go ahead there. I think that's all right. I'm like mad small now, but it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. I'm literally I am one food unit away from being able to hit the whatever it's called, the age, feudal age. Excuse me. Oh, he's fucking. Oh, this bitch. This fucking pussy. Wow, really? Fight me like a man, dude. Don't rush like that. No, like, see that's the shit that I hate is like you get into a game and you're like, oh hey, let's make it a long, fun game, and then you have some dude like he just creates 6 of those and you're screwed because you're not thinking in terms of whatever it's called. You know, you're thinking in terms of, hey, let's actually play the game the way it was, like, sort of meant to be played, you know? I'm going to see what I can do, but it ain't going to be much, you know? Like, I'm going to send these 4 around. He's going to have no choice but to come this way next. And then I'm going to see if I can, that really sucks. That really sucks, because this boar it's going to lose now. It's going to, what's it called? What's it going to do? All right. Yeah. It's the prognosis ain't looking good, you know. For every TC, you need about 6 villagers on food to keep up with the queue. That's good information. I'll have to use that. All right, so yeah, I'm in a weird position right now because I didn't want to take care of that because that thing is going to be helping me, right? That thing's going to be helping me out. Shit. Damn. Yeah, I'm not in great shape right now. I'm in pretty poor shape actually. All right, you idiots, get over here. Where's that other boar? Did they kill that boar on me? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think they might have killed that boar. Damn. That's annoying as hell. Oh well, what you gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna put because I don't want these guys chasing them too far now. Yeah, fuck, I don't know. That's just like an it's just annoying, you know? Like, I don't play these games because I want to get, like, scout rushed. I play these games because I want to have, like, a genuine, like, tactical fight between guys where we actually have to use our heads. But then, You have dudes who they just do this, and it's like, wow, that's a fucking letdown. It's like your load gets blown in 2 seconds. You know. Now I know how women feel. Now I know how women feel. Yeah, I don't even feel like having to deal with this guy. We'll go ahead and play another one, though. Because, like, that's what makes this game fun, is when you have, like, a robust castle, or not castle, but fort, you know, or village. And you can even, like, start branching out to other parts of the map and stuff like that. But it's like I've said that before, and this is one of the things that I hate about, like, MMA nowadays, is it's all refinement culture. Because that's what that is a good example of, like, refinement culture, where it's not about, like, playing the game and having fun. There's no drama in that or anything like that, right? It's just about how do I win the fastest and easiest way that I can. Well, we happen to be right next to each other. Instead of taking time to create villages that are going to be, like, good, I'll just get as much, like, resources as I can, and I'll rush this guy because I can. Because he's not thinking in terms of trying to win however he can. He's thinking in terms of how can I have a good time playing this game. And it's like a really weird thing. And again, like, you've seen the same thing happen in MMA, where when you saw the Pride days, and the UFC was the same way back in the Pride days, it was less about, like, how am I going to win the easiest and quickest way, and it was more about going out there and, like, you know, they were obviously trying to win, and they would win the quickest and easiest way they could, but you didn't have guys who for 2 to 3 months were just drilling one punch because their coach was studying film, and they noticed that guy, he leaves his hand down, right, when he throws his jab. So that means for the next 3 months we're gonna practice parrying the jab and throwing a left hook, right? That's what the UFC is nowadays. It's less that it's like 2 guys going in to fight, and it's more like 2 coaches sending in guys that they had practice 1 or 2 moves to see who practiced the more and who was more prepared for the other guy's 1 or 2 moves. That's basically what MMA is nowadays, and that's why I've kind of grown to be a little bit, I've grown to be a little bit, not wary, but I've grown to be a little bit disenchanted with modern MMA, right? I love it, I want to do it, and, you know, I want to train people to do it, but now that I know how the sausage is made nowadays, it's just, like, annoying, and it's like, wow, alright, that's fucking stupid. You know, that's really dumb. What's it called? You know, back in the day, like, it wasn't the same, you know, and you can't tell me it was the same. It's not, you know. Fucking. This is why I focus on single-player experiences now. Flight sims, story-driven shooters, etc. Also, there should be shift queuing, that DE added. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Walpora. Bro, competitive gaming kind of ruined the experience. I can't even play Left 4 Dead 2 without getting kicked every game for not being MLG. Exactly, you know? It's what it is. It's this same fucking dude. We just played each other a second ago. And he's playing the Chinese too, which is like I'm probably not winning this one. You know, he's not going to be able to scout rush me, or not scout rush. He's not going to be able to militia rush me this time, but I'm probably fucked because he's playing the Chinese, which I'm not saying like that's fucking cheap, dude. I'm not saying that. It's just I have a hard time against the Chinese because when he gets to Castle Age, he's going to have those full auto archers, right? And those guys are going to absolutely fuck me up, you know? I'm playing a gunpowder civ, but those archers are just too much to deal with a lot of the time, you know? So I'm going to have to try and outpace him and get to Castle quick, which I'm still not really that good at trying to get to Castle Age, you know? But yeah, like, again, like, a lot of things today, including competitive things, it's not about, like, the competition. It's not about the drama of the competition. It's not about the entertainment or anything like that. It's about how do I get the result that I want as quick as I possibly can. you know? And because of that, you have like these annoying situations where, like, again, that type of thing happens, or guys are taking fights that they shouldn't be taking. There's a guy, he's 4-0 as a pro, and he's fighting a debut guy, like that type of shit. 7-0 as a pro, fighting a dude who's 3-16 as a pro. Like, that's what happens. It's refinement culture. It's, how do I get the result that I want as quick, easy, and harmless as I can get? And it's stupid and annoying. And it's kind of disenchanted me from a lot of things, including MMA. I don't look at it the same way that I used to. And it's a letdown, That's also why I was also going to explain. That's also why the fights aren't as exciting anymore, You see Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. What if I told you that used to happen at least once per card? What if I told you that type of shit used to happen at least once per card? You had at least one fight per card where dudes were like, nah, we're fucking throwing down, bro. Also, highlight reel knockouts. Shit that was like crazy, spinning shit. Whoa, right? Guys were willing to take chances back in the day. Guys took chances back in the day that they don't now. Where the hell is this guy going? Guys took chances back in the day that people don't now, because they're like, oh, but like, I don't want to lose, because if I lose, I'm not going to make the UFC as quick as I want to. And on one hand, it's understandable. On one hand, it's because people have become more impatient, in my opinion. I believe it's that people have become more impatient, and because of that, we're a lot less forgiving when things don't go exactly the way that we would want them to go, when we want them to go that way, right? The way you get in the UFC is not being an exciting fighter. You don't get in the UFC... What are you doing? You don't get in the UFC by being an exciting fighter, right? You get in the UFC by winning fights. You stay in the UFC by winning fights. You could have fight of the night 3 times in a row, but if you lose 2 out of 3 of those, there's a good chance you're going to end up getting cut, because that's just the way that it is. Again, it's the refinement culture, right, that I believe causes that sort of thing. Gonna go ahead, go there, lure that boar right over there. There's another one over here in the shadow. And it just sucks, man. The world is... Look, I'm not saying the world is bad because, like, I lost at AOE, right? That'd be crazy. Or the world is bad because MMA is not as fun anymore. But, I mean, that's just it. The world is not as fun anymore, I'm waiting to see what kind of weird bullshit this guy's going to pull now. Chances are he's just going to get to Castle Age because it's going to be kind of hard to rush me right now. Oh, what am I doing? And then in addition to that, like I said, he's got his archers, so he'll probably just be like, all right, whatever, let's go for it. But like, it's like a thing where it's like, all right, so there's probably going to be some weird shit that this guy pulls at some point, I don't know. Sam's rant on leg kicks. It's not leg kicks. Leg kicks are good. What's stupid is calf kicks, because calf kicks are going to get your leg broken. And everybody loves calf kicks until a leg gets broken. Then nobody's going to do calf kicks anymore, I guarantee you, right? We're going to see someone who comes out and they start slinging calf kicks. And someone's going to check the kick and their leg is going to break. And then that's going to be that. It's all over. It's all over. Kid's done for, And, son of a gun. I'm going to save a couple for here. Oh, no, that's way too much. That is way too much. Also, don't get too ballsy over here, all right? Oh, fuck. I need her to go back there. All right, boys, let's go. We outie. Come on. All right, let's get him. All right, there, we can go to feudal age now. Yeah, like calf kicks, I feel that there is a certain bit of like refinement culture in calf kicks, right? But it's weird because it also stemmed from the creativity thing. I think it's that somebody decided they were going to get creative and it worked, and everybody was like, "Ah, that's the new thing. We're doing it." Like that's the aspect of refinement culture that is surrounding calf kicks. People aren't doing them because they're like, "Hey, stylistically this works for me and I use them in a way that's going to help me to be a good fighter, to be the best fighter that I can be." It's not that they're doing that. It's that they're like, "Ah, yes, calf kicks. Everybody's doing calf kicks. We're going to do calf kicks. I saw calf kicks work once. That means we're going to keep on doing them. They're going to keep on working, right?" If that makes sense, you know, I don't know. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Beats me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm gonna put 3 on gold right away, and in fact, 1, 2, 3. Get your asses over there, and then here. Actually, you know what I need to do is I need to build one of those. All right, and then I can throw 5 over here. This is the same mentality that overwhelms PvP and EVE Online. Yeah. And, like, dude, I listened to... Frederick Knudsen is one of my favorite YouTubers. And I always forget he exists because he uploads so infrequently. But his stuff is so well done. It's insane. I love his shit. Right? I listened to the entire 5-hour EVE Online video that he did. It was so good. I loved the hell out of it. The lore was fun. I love stuff like that where it's like chronicling the events that took place in real life, where fucking people did something in an online game, right? I find that to be interesting, right? There's an interesting piece to it. Put it right here, I guess. I don't know. Then also put this right here. Bang, bang. But, excuse me. Like, listening to that made me want to get into EVE Online. And then I realized, like, 5 seconds after thinking that, no, that would be insane to even bother. Because I guarantee you EVE Online is unplayable for anybody who's new. I guarantee you, if I tried to get into EVE Online, I would quit after an hour or 2 of playing because I'd be so sick and tired of dealing with all these fucking like weirdos and shit like that. You know? Yeah, don't. Hey, you ain't gotta worry, man. You ain't gotta worry. I ain't gonna bother. I ain't gonna bother with it. That was fucking stupid. I should have sent more, but I wanted to make sure my because I need to make sure my economy is doing as well as I can make it, you know? Alright. I'm thinking maybe I should take a couple and hit those guys. Alright. Any second now. There we go. So then you're going to go over there after. Yeah, hit him. Hit him. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I want 2 per. Then once these guys are done, I'll have them set up farms, you know? It actually looks a lot better than CNC. I don't know what you're talking about with CNC, Charlie. Whoop, oh, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another trick I learned. Hovering over and pressing shift, it'll give you the ability to, just put the farms down automatically. That was pretty cool. You see, and like, that's what you have to be good at to get that good at this game, is like the refinement culture and the, like the refinement of understanding that instead of going click, 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 click for farms, you can just hit shift, hover over the this thing or that thing, and just keep clicking, right? Like, everything is made to be as, if not easy, then as streamlined as possible. And it's like, that's not always a good thing in my opinion, you know? I'm not saying that the ability to auto-place farms is ruining the game. It ruined the game. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that there is a certain. Oh wow, I'm actually hitting castle like now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a few of them, put them on. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't get them. All right, that way I'll. That way, once I'm done hitting Castle Age, I'll be that much closer. I'm also gonna. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want to be as close to getting a castle up as I can. I don't know if I'll castle drop in front of him. I don't know if he's... I mean, he's probably going to try and do that to me, but I'll see if I can castle drop right in front of him. I probably won't be able to because he does military very soon after he's able to, from what it seems, you know? I'm also going to know how he's doing if I see people on the outside. You know, that's kind of a big thing. You know, me, I try to keep everything in the bounds of my walls and then expand out if I need to, but, you know. Scott is a SAO fan. What's SAO? Picked up the pieces of my life and I'm fine now, but yeah, it's a shitty mindfuck of a game. Yeah, it's one of those games where, like, it almost becomes a part-time job in and of itself, you know? I noticed that about it, the way Frederick was talking about it. You see, yeah, he's getting more resources and shit like that. I'm gonna have to really focus on getting those resources. I'll build more houses here. All right, bang, 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 and then go and get that, I suppose. Yeah, I still don't think the prognosis is that good. I'm ahead of him in terms of castle age and shit like that, but chances are he's going to end up taking this because even though I'm ahead of him, once he hits castle age, it's pretty much all over. He's going to start on those full auto archers, and I'm screwed. You know, my gunpowder isn't really going to take much of an effect until I hit Imperial, so it's really a race to Imperial. So he just has to get to castle age. I have to get to one more age, and it's not just going to happen like that. You know, I'm going to, I need a castle, I need 850 food, I'm a little bit over halfway, and I am about 3/4 of the way to the gold that I need, but the thing is, I need to create more villagers, so that's going to take away from what I have food-wise. So that's kind of the catch-22 that I'm in right now. And I don't want to keep taking people off wood, because if I take too many people off wood, I'm going to end up, you know, my farms are going to exhaust. Sam, I like to build cities, but you have to be aggressive and have forward towers and whatnot ASAP. Exactly. Fucking exactly. And that's the thing that kills me sometimes, you know? I'm thinking I'm just going to have to save up, right? I'm going to build a castle on the outside, you know, probably maybe about like here, just kind of a forward observation, plus it'll be something for him to contend with. And then I'll build some, you know, I'll build my gunpowder shit, my archery ranges and my siege behind that, you know. And we will hopefully overcome. Oh, yeah, wait, fuck. Alright, well, here goes. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. You know what? I want to take a few more. Just to really... I'm not confident in my ability to build outside of my walls. You know, I've never liked that. You know, that's another thing too, and this is again like me, like to sit here and try and act like video games are real is like ridiculous. That's stupid as hell. But there's a piece of me that it's hard for me to separate this from reality insofar as if I was really in a war, I wouldn't want to be building a castle outside of the walls like that. You know? So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, all right, well, there's walls here. I'll build a castle right there. But, you see he's got his own little forward observation up as well. Luckily, it's too quick. It's going to be too quick for him to really do too much. 1, 2, 3. You see now it's over. It's over. We're screwed. And yeah, we're screwed. We're fucked. There ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do. You know, I had just barely too little gold. So when I decided I was gonna make those crossbowmen to what's it called, to get them up, you know, to make this thing fire more effectively, I kind of screwed myself. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all over. I don't think we're in good shape right now. I think we're screwed. You know, I'm gonna try my best to get to another TC. I'll probably put it up out here, but you know, it just ain't looking good. You know. 1, 2, 3. I suppose. Oh, wait a second. Hell no. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Silly me. You see, now I'm fucking up. I'm like, oh no, quick, Imperial. There is 1 and there's 2. Okay. That's yeah. You see, he's mining a ton of gold, which is also not good for me. You know, I need to mine a ton more gold myself. All right. All right. Put it out here. Load your castle, a Genoese crossbowman. Yeah, no, what I'm trying to do right now, I mean, I'm not saying no, I shouldn't, but I have 3 in there right now. I'm going to leave it. What I'm also going to do is, the second I'm able to, I need a few more. I'm going to send these 2 back as well to see if I can get that. I need 200. Yes, barely. Right? Because with the Italians, for me, it's a race to Imperial so that I can start creating gunpowder units. Until then, if I have to, I'll usually use like horsemen or something like that. But I didn't feel it was 100% worth it here. Although, actually, it would have been worth it to knock them off their materials. And that's probably what I should do. Yeah, he's got regular archers right now. But, yeah. I'm going to see what I can do to take care of these as well. Yeah, once I get to Imperial, I'm going to research those. Then once I get Chemistry, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to nope. Yeah. See, wood is always what screws me. I'm usually good on food. It's wood, and I can never have enough wood. But you know, I will make a chapel and bring the word of God to the heathens. That might not be a bad idea either. See, that's one thing I don't do too much of. When I do chapels, it's usually just to get the relics. You know, I don't. I'm not big on naval, and I'm not big on converting and shit like that, you know? Alright. Put her there. Put her there. Put her there, champ. Alright. I got 5 coming up. Another 5 coming up. I keep forgetting what I have and what I don't have. I got to, Alright, get your asses back there. Get your ass back there. Scott, you know who it is and you know what it is. What's going on? Alright, not doing great food-wise. No, it's because all the villagers I've created and then the upgrades as well, but I should be better off soon. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to create what I can. I'm not too huge. I'm not too huge on the on Trebs. I'm not too huge on Trebs when I'm playing a gunpowder sieve, but I just kind of want something that can hit them from long range. You know, I'll probably start hitting that. I mean, I don't even think I need to bother with that necessarily. That's still there. That's gone. I mean, but that right there, if I can, I will. I'm gonna have to. You know what? Actually, maybe I should go for a. Oh, there. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna collect some of the relics because they're right outside, you know. And then these guys right here, I have 2 left. That's not a lot, you know. Like I said, he's probably got the Chuko Nu, the full auto archers coming my way at some point, you know. He's probably just creating them a ton now, you know. Yeah, I'll do fervor too, I suppose. I just want to be able to. I'm almost not even concerned with that. I think I'd rather go here. Oh, wait. But first off, not without your cover. Not without the cover. Uh-huh. We'll go ahead and we'll start sniping these guys. You see, he's got that idea too about the things. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tear down these. Send that back in there just to try and keep it as safe as possible. All right, and then I forgot that I can go here and there. All right, fuckheads, let's go. I'll go ahead and I'll garrison these boys in there. You know what? All right. I'll go ahead and I'll exhaust those guys for now. It's a waiting game for me. It's like, when am I gonna get fucked up? You know, that's basically what's going on right now. I just know, like, I feel like I'm trying my best to stem the tide, but it's not going to work out the way that I want it to, and it is almost frustrating, you know. I suppose I'll do loom. I might as well, you know. Go here, go there. I don't know what these idiots are doing. You know what I should do though? I should build another castle out here. I should build as many castles as I can, just to try my best to get them out of the way. Not get them out of the way. You know what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I'll just try my best to have as many as much backup as I can for when those archers come around. You know. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. You guys are gonna. And get your asses back there. All right. See, I got mad wood now, which is good. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to... what I need is more... What do I need more of? Want these guys close to the front. I suppose. But yeah, I'll create a few more villages just to, you know, hit these more. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you guys go bang, bang, and then bang. Yeah, I'd rather them go there. I don't want to, you know, I still got a little bit more, but I don't want to create a hole here. You see? You see, now I'm really screwed, I guarantee you. I'm not confident right now. I'm going to stash these guys in there, and then I'm going to try my best to create as many of those as I can. I keep thinking there's more to... Oh, geez, you know what? Alright, there we go. See, if I'm going to win, it's going to be in the next, like, 5 minutes tops, you know? What I think I'll do is I'll probably send them around this way and go there because I cleared out, you know, to my knowledge anyway, I cleared out this side of his watchtowers and things like that. He's still got one right there that we know of. We know it's there. You know, but it's you know. Oh yeah, and then where is yes. Correctus. Yeah, and fuck it. I like to have some melee here just to kind of back up the gunpowder, you know. Literally cannon fodder. All right. I'm thinking I'll go for it. But who do I want to utilize? It's going to be these guys. What is it? What is it? You see, that's what I'm talking about. You see all those fucking archers and shit like that? Like, that's all you need is the Chinese. Is just all those full auto archers and the game's yours, you know? I don't know of what... I'm sure there's something that you can utilize to take them down, right? But I am... I'm not equipped, right? Mentally, I don't have the knowledge, the street knowledge to know what is good against them. You know, I would assume cavalry, but the thing is, like, you need a shit ton of cavalry. You need a shit ton of cav to actually make it work with those guys. You know. So yeah, I think I'm not saying all hope is lost completely and totally. I'm hoping that I can harass him enough on the side and maybe break in enough as to where maybe I'll create some kind of something, you know. But I'm not exactly, it's, you know, I'm not getting my hopes up, you know. All right. You know, a little expeditionary force here. Oh yeah, I also need to upgrade a bunch of shit too. Alright, boys, take them out. Wait a fucking second. No. No. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, you see, there it is. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Yeah, nah, it's... He's also got the knights. That's too robust. You see, at least this time he actually fought like a man, though. I will say that. Fucking... I got no... Uh-oh, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I got no complaints when somebody beats me because fucking, like, they just had better troops than me, you know? Better strat. Oh, no, I guess we're good. Okay. Well, in that case, you guys get your asses over there. I guess we're going for another fucking castle, because why not? Okay, yeah. So these guys are going to go there next. Actually, what I will do... Mangonels can take out a massed group of archers if you get a lucky shot, but that's the thing, is you need a lucky shot is the issue with that. Is there's I'd have to ask somebody who knows, which means I'm gonna have to ask Taylor, like, but like fucking, you see, here we go, here it goes. No bueno. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, those full auto archers are just too OP. There's nothing that I know you can do about them other than, again, maybe cavalry. But the thing is, they shoot so fast, and that's what makes them OP. Is the fact that you mass them up, and there's no way you're gonna get to them in time. You know, if you mass them up to the point where, don't worry, I'm gonna send one. I'm gonna send one. You know, you just that's all it is you just like you mass them together and you just send them, and it's like a human wave, and it's like, fucking A. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna win this one in the first place. See, like, look at how easily they just tear through fucking everything, dude. That is crazy. Fucking, I'd like to get good at playing the Chinese, but from what I hear, they're not that good of a. It's not that they're not that good of a civ. It's that they're kind of a difficult civ to be good at. Maybe we'll try with the Chinese once, right? We'll go ahead and we'll see what happens, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll main Chinese from now on. Where are they? Oh, here they are, right next to my beloved Celts. Yeah, we'll play one more. Hopefully it'll be a quick one, you know, but... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff real quick. If I get that same guy again, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I can't escape him. I can't escape the dude. It just ain't happening. That's a good idea, Mr. Andy Cretin. Always build bombard towers with walls around them quick. That's not a bad idea. That's something that I don't do a ton of either, is towers. I need to use more towers and things like that. Louis Thoreau asks, "Will you be doing another fish tank feud? It was fun." Oh yeah, I'll definitely be doing another one. I'll be doing tons of them. It won't just be fish tank. It'll be a ton of stuff. Oh, Nomad. I fucking hate Nomad, dude. I hate that. I'm just not a fan. You know, I'm gonna play, obviously. You could try masked skirmishers and hussars. I'm gonna go this way. Jeez, dude, those fucking these fucking sound bites. Anyway, yeah, like I could have did that, you know, but again, I don't think they would have worked the way that I would have liked them to work. But then again, maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. You know, I could be. I'm no expert at this game. All right. Yeah, we need food and bad. So, you're Chinese. If you build a square of 4 towers, it's like having a quick castle. Oh yeah? I'll have to consider that too. My TC is so close to the water. Wow, I built it on a peninsula. Oh, hey, and there's an extra 6. Oh, wow, I get mad at these guys if I want them. Actually, yeah, you guys are going to go that way. And then I'm going to send 2 of you to here. What's going on, baby? Alright, you guys get your asses there. So yeah, I need to focus on food right now. That's what I really need more than anything, you know? I mean, I literally have no food, so there's nothing else I can do. I guess I'll go ahead and I guess. I'll also hit, I won't do tons of farming. Instead, what I'll do is I'll put down, docks, you know? Uh-oh, the treaty's ended. Alright. Yeah, I need more wood, too. I'm in this, like, weird predicament where I need more wood. Because... yeah, you know what? Put her right here. Then I'll send these guys to get fish. See, I need wood to build the rafts, the fishing ships. Excuse me. Scott, which is better, TIG or MIG welding? I have no clue what either of those are. I don't know nothing about that. I know how to fight. That's basically all I know. Everything else I know I found on the internet. So, there you go. There you go. Alright, I'm actually getting a fair amount of food here. I'm going to have to throw as many of them at that as I can. And I'm thinking, if this guy doesn't have anything going on, yeah, I will go ahead and hit there. I'm gonna get that boar in a minute or two as well, but you know, we'll have to see what I can do in terms of wood. You two, get your ass over there. Alright. You should run for Congress. Dude, I'd love to be a congressman. I've been to DC, and the nice parts are like mad nice. I actually like DC. It's a nice area, you know. Seems like a fun place to live. I'd love to just spend my days walking around DC and taking bribes. You know, that'd be fantastic, bro. You kidding me? I'd do that in a heartbeat. All right. Yes. See, once you get enough fishing ships, it's like all over. Like your food troubles are all over. Those things are monsters, you know. It's a slow start, though. I will say, pretty slow start. Yeah, we have 13. So, oh yeah, you know what? Okay, never mind. Because I want these fishing ships more than I want the villagers at this point, as of right now. Anyway, I'll go ahead. I'll use these three to. Whoop. See, now that I'm thinking of it, though, I don't know where any minerals are. Well, there's one. There's one. Then there's a bush over there, I guess. So that's nice. But I need stone as well. All right. Oh, there he is. Well, he found me. That's not good news for me, that's for sure. Gonna go ahead and level up as soon as I can. Oh, I need 2 Dark Age buildings. Fuck. I guess I'll go here. I don't know. I don't need wood product. Well, actually, I should put one of those up when I get the chance. In fact, I should even consider doing it right now. But excuse me. I think for now, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and oh fuck! I should have brought more. Ah man, fuck! I lost a villager. That sucks. All right, so once I hit feudal age, I'll be in better shape because I'll be able to have these guys put down fishing traps, you know, nets and stuff like that. So that'll be good. But again, I'm kind of like, I don't like that the gold is that far away. I'm actually thinking what I'll do is I'll have to see what's going on down there. Yeah, not much down here. Oh, uh-oh. I'm thinking I'm going to rush this dude. I don't know if it'll be the best idea, but I think it's an idea that I should seriously consider. Because I'm going to be at a, like, he's so close to me with this dock, I don't think I have any choice but to do, like, a fire ship or a galley and just, like, go at him, you know? Like I said, I don't think I have a choice. Well, nah, you know, I'll let them do their thing. Demo ships. I'd rather build a galley right now just because I can build more of them, you know? Then let's get this bad Larry right here. You two. Oh. Actually, no, I should. I'll build this here, just keep it out of the way for the most part, but I got to be able to upgrade my wood production, so I don't have much of a choice. War galley. Aw, man, I wish I could get the cannon galleon quicker. Wait a second. I thought I could... Alright. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second, huh? Did I just build that? Alright, so I'm going to be in better shape. Once I get that galley, I'll go ahead and I'll start hitting them. Because I want to keep them off, naval to the best of my ability. Because I want to protect these guys. Because I'm not going to be building a ton of farm shit right now. I'm going to be hitting, you know, fishing ships a lot of the time. You know, and in fact, I'm going to start putting them all around. All right, hit him up. Wow. We're getting them. We're getting them. It's happening. Don't you guys worry. Would you look at that? I mean, I don't even know what else to do. He can't build military yet, so it's like, I guess it's just free shots. I'm just taking free shots at him the whole time. Oh, here we go. So let's see. 2 feudal age buildings, and I need 800 food as well. Oh, wait. Alright, we're halfway there, boys. Don't you worry, it's coming. It's coming. You know what? I'm so desperate to get to Castle Age. I just want to, like... I need to utilize this. There's no choice. Oh, where's the pigs? Alright, we're good. Man, this is terrible. Whoop. See, I'm nervous about these guys, but I'm just going to leave them be for now. Just because I don't, like, this guy doesn't seem to be playing very aggressively, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm about to get fucked up. But, you know. Oh, yeah, I need 2 feudal age buildings as well. I will go ahead. I'll go here. And there. There it is, boys. Hey, we fucking got him. We fucking got him, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I'll see what else he's got around. You know, I'll patrol the watery depths. Oh, oh. You see, he's got fire ships now. That's not good for me. That's really not good for me. You know, let's just run. Let's just run. We don't need to, you know. They're just, what are you doing, you dummy? You fucking moron. All right, we should have enough to. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather go horses. I'm gonna have to keep this guy off balance now because he's creating fire galleys and shit like that. What is going on here? Yes. Not enough wood, of course. All right, you can go there. All right, so we're at castle, and that's the thing is, where's I don't know where any sort of I don't know where any rock is. I don't know where any stone is. So I literally picked these guys because I was like, nah, you know what? I want full auto castle age archers, and I can't build a castle right now. I'm just kind of screwed. That's all right though. I'm pretty confident that I do have this one in the bag. I could tell he's almost playing lethargic. It feels like, you know. In fact, you know what? Oh, perfect. Perfect. I'll do 5. All right, send them out. I can't upgrade any naval yet. Alright, let's see what happens if I send one down here. I need to identify where he's at. Oh. Well, we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'll sacrifice those 3. I don't give a shit if they I don't give a shit if they have mad yeah, I don't give a shit if they give up. Plus I'm knocking them off these resources too, so that's good. Alright, I need a castle, and you know what? I'm gonna have to... There we go. Yeah, go after the one that's staying still. Yeah, you know what? I need to protect my own, so I'll do 4. I'll go back here because I don't know if he's creating anything, and I'd rather just take what's going on. Oh, okay. Like I said, I wasn't sure what he was potentially creating, so I'd rather go back here, destroy those things, and be ready for anything else that spawns in. All right. Oh, he's got that thing up. Okay. See, that's not exactly good news for me, but also as long as I'm taking out his these things, it's like I said, I'll let those things, I'll sacrifice them. I don't even care. Once I get a castle up, it's pretty much over. I don't think he's got anything on land that's really going to do much to take me out. I forget, can I upgrade the fast... Oh, no, they don't have fast fire ship. They have heavy demolition ship, but not fast fire ship. Wait a second. I can go... No, I cannot yet, but I will be able to in a second. Oh, wait, no. Shit. Alright, now... What's the deal with Drunken Master fighting style? I have no fucking clue. Shit. Some dude made some shit up. You got... Dude, I hate the fucking YouTube chat thing. I can't read the fucking most recent message that somebody sent. Alright. I'm gonna have this dude do a buzz by. Oh, yeah. This dude. Yeah, this dude is screwed beyond belief. He has 0 military. Still, though, just in case, I feel like I need to go over. Just to make sure. Yeah, this will be the last game. I don't know if you guys notice, I'm kind of low energy right now. This takes a lot out of me, man. It's hard work, bro. It's fucking hard work, dude. Like this is like a full-time job, bro. No, I think it was a good stream though. I had a good time. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too, you know. These low key streams, I don't expect mad people to come to them all the time, but the people who do come to them, I appreciate you because I know you're the guys who are like here because you like me. You don't just like what I'm doing that day. You're here because you like me and you want to see me do stuff, and I appreciate the hell out of that. You know, thank you. You know, the people yesterday, like I had like 600 viewers. I think that was the most viewers I've had on a stream at one time. I appreciate those people for popping in, but I know that they were only there because of the novelty. You know, they were there because I was providing something. They're no different than the people who, you know, than the friends of yours that are around when you have weed or booze, but then when you're you know, when you run out, all of a sudden it's, oh, dude, I'm kind of busy today, bro. You know, that's all it is. Not like resentful of that either. I'm not upset. It's just, you know, it's just a a fact. So that's just the facts. Early streams are convenient for my schedule. Yeah, I'll try and do more early streams on the weekends and shit like that, you know? Oh, damn, you got me D-ling this game. What? I don't know what that means, Mayo-sama. D-ling? D-ling? Alright, we got a couple of tards that are couple of tards coming along. Fuck it. Castle drop. This guy is so lethargic in the way that he plays. I'm just like, fuck it. We're gonna do something disrespectful. We're gonna castle drop right outside his shit. Not too far. Oh. You see what I'm talking about? Like, these guys are absolutely, they tear through anything and everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys have fucking camel riders? The Chinese have camel riders? That's pretty crazy. I had no clue about that. Huh. Whatever, I guess we'll fuck around with those. See, that's another thing about this game that is like, it makes it fun, but it's also annoying sometimes, is you'll have the Celts and you'll be playing as like, oh, do I have camel riders because he has camel riders and that's how it works? I forget. Like, it makes it fun in a way, but it makes it frustrating too, because you'll be playing the Hindustanis, or you'll be playing against the Hindustanis or something else, and you only have like one unique unit, right? And that is like the Woad Raider as like the Celts, right? But then you'll be playing the Hindustanis where like you'll have camels, and then you'll have the Chinese where they have like both of them and shit like that. It's just like weird. The game's a little unbalanced, and like I said, it kind of gives it a little bit of character. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also like annoying at times. You're just like, oh, that sucks, you know? Fuck it. Go at him. It is funny just seeing those guys do their thing. Just the animation. Oh, downloading. Ah, okay. Nah, that's cool. That's nice as hell, man. Why am I being so resentful? I'm not resentful. I just am aware of the reality of this, you know? I'm not going to allow myself to believe that I have a ton of friends online that, you know, just because people watch my streams. I am providing something for people. And some of these people, oh man, yeah. Some of these people, they're only going to tune in for as long as I'm providing them something. And like, when I say something, I mean a novelty, like a gimmick of some type, right? Yesterday's stream was a gimmick. You know, I was utilizing Fish Tank and Family Feud both as gimmicks to have a little bit of fun, but to also get people interested in the streams, right? And it was a good time, and it was fun, and like I realized that like these guys, like the Fish Tank people, they never come together to do shit, you know? And the way they spoke, it sounded like they were like, you know, they were aware of that, you know, and maybe just everyone's like, oh hey, like I'd love to hang out with TJ, but I don't want to hit him up, right? Maybe that's the way everybody is, I don't know, but regardless, like, It's like I said, I'm not going to allow myself to be convinced by myself or anybody else that this isn't like a situation where people are just happy with me in the moment, right? You know? And what I was saying is I appreciate the people who are here for all the streams, not just the ones where I have Josie and Letty, you know, and Tay, right? But the ones where it's just me sitting in front of a camera playing AoE, talking to you guys about whatever annoying thing, whatever thing is annoying to me, you know? Like, that's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to, like, even necessarily shit on anyone. I was just saying, like, hey, thank you guys for being here for everything, not just for the stuff that is, like, you know, can't miss TV or whatever you would call it, you know, can't miss streaming, you know? Fucking can't. That dude thought he was all good. He's like, oh, shit. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say, fuck it. Huh, interesting. Why does that dock... Why is my dock... Oh, okay, alright. Okay, alright. That was smart on your end, man. That was smart on your end, but it ain't gonna work for you. It ain't gonna work out for you, that's for sure. Oh, you know what I need to do as well? I need to... That was a smart move on his end. That was a Hail Mary play. I appreciate that. I see. I see what you were doing there. Why can't I get the other one? But go buy something. Thank you very much, Einstein. 69696969696969. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the $20. And yeah, I mean, I will. You know, I don't know what else to say. You know, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the hell out of that. I'll buy something. All right, it's gonna be a good thing. All right, I don't know what, but it'll be a good thing. It'll probably be more delicious Toblerones is what it'll be. Right. I'll buy more gay guy chocolate. is what I'll do. All right. Oh yeah, and then I need to... I'm taking my time with this guy. Because why not, you know? I got him right where I want him. You were actually a godsend bringing them together. They always talk about doing it, but never go through with it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to do it again then. You know, I'll get everybody together, and I'll get people together for like a chat too. It doesn't have to be like games. We can just like hang out and catch up too, because I'm cool with that. You know, because like I really do like I love all those people. You know, especially Brian. I love Brian. No, but like. I love all those people. They're mad cool, you know. And I'm never gonna forget Fish Tank, right? You know, talking like it's over. It's not over. In fact, it's just fucking beginning. But I'm never gonna forget Fish Tank, no matter what I do in my life. Whether 10 years from now I'm like sitting in the basement for 6 weeks at a time with Jet and Ben and Vance and Josie and whoever else is down there, or if yes. I'm having tons of fun fucking around with these guys. He's taking them out though. He's taking them out. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. You know, like regardless where I end up in life, you know, if I regardless of what I do, I'm gonna have like all these good memories, and those memories are gonna be because of the people, right? Fish Tank wouldn't have been so great if it wasn't for Letty. Right? Same thing with Josie and Sylvia and everybody, right? Like, if it wasn't for those people, though, being the people that they were, and I also appreciate how cool they were to me, and they are to me, right? Like, yeah, Fish Tank wouldn't have been so cool, bottom line. And I like all of them a lot, and I want to get them together. to just chat if possible. I started talking about something and then I got distracted by these two galleys here, these three galleys now. Oh, demolition raft now. Shit, it ain't looking too hot for Mister. Oh, it's a fucking galley. I'm building galleys. I didn't want to build galleys like that. I wanted to build fucking. If that's the case, give me some fucking fire ships. And then, yeah, fuck it. All right. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be in good shape. All right. This is like such a slow-paced game. I could take it so much faster too, but I'm just like no, because I wanna end it with the cannon galleons. I just want to go around back and blow a hole in his ass, Anyway, with that said, yeah, Combi-chan, exactly. It was a great accidental mix of personalities, is what it was, And anytime I can be around those people, I'm gonna take that chance. So if I can get them together again, I'll do it. I'm not saying it's going to be soon as fuck, right? But it will be on the soon side. It'll be maybe just before 2.5 or just before 3 or just after 2.5 or just after 3 or something like that, regardless of what it was. Because if they all want to hang out but nobody wants to pull the trigger, I'll just be the guy to pull the trigger. I'll be the one who's like, yo, I'm gonna, you guys want to come on stream? Let's do it. I'll do that. Because that's one thing, too, is, I'm learning that you just, somebody said it in chat a while ago, you gotta ask for what you want, and that's true, And I started asking people for shit, and I'm getting it now, Because there's people that want to, collab with me that they didn't want to bother me, and I didn't want to bother them. And because of that, we never collabed. And now that I'm like, fuck it, I guess I'll bother them, we've collabed, and we are collabing. So it's like, shit, I might as well, Alright, let's head down there. These guys will be the vanguard. We need Jimmy on the next one to share his wisdom for 12 years of MMA experience. Yeah, I'll probably learn a thing or two. I feel bad for Jimmy. That's why I tried to teach him shit on season 2, right? That's why I didn't just beat the hell out of him, That's one thing that frustrates me, right? I don't pay attention to the haters, right? But I do see stuff that they say every now and again, right? And there's people who they got upset and they tried to say that I don't know what I'm doing because I didn't fuck everybody up for season 2. When I did the rolling with them, since it was the first time any of them have ever done any sort of grappling, I figured it might not be the best idea for me to absolutely fuck them up. So I let them work a little bit, and then after letting them work, I tried half-heartedly to beat them. Which I've been doing this for so long, that's all it takes, And it would have been fucked up for me to be sitting here dude, Cole, dude, I put him in a fucking electric chair, bro. I hit him, boink. I hit him with the fucking electric chair, dude. What are these guys doing? Oh, it takes them a while. I'm not going to be sitting here what am I going to do? I go with Tay. She didn't want to go with a man. She only wanted to go with a girl. And I had to build that trust with her by, one, just being no, come on, let's go. It'll be all right. But two, not absolutely trying to kill her as soon as we started going. Imagine if me and Tay go and I end up putting her in a Peruvian necktie, right out the gate. Imagine how fucked up that would have been, and imagine how awful she would have felt, and she wouldn't have wanted anything to do with me. She had I'm aware of the respect and the love that she had for me during the season, and I wanted to make sure that I did not abuse that. And when it came time to roll, when it came time to spar, when it came time to do anything live with these people, I wasn't going to sit there and absolutely, like, run game on them. You know, like they're a fucking trial class white belt and I'm an insecure fucking blue belt, right? That's like the dumbest shit. That is the dumbest shit that you could do, you know? And it's disgusting when jiu-jitsu guys do that to people. It's gross, you know? I hate it. I can't stand that shit. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like people were like upset that I didn't like absolutely try and kill them, you know, and they tried to say that like, oh, Scott doesn't know what he's doing. He's not actually he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know jiu-jitsu. He's not good at jiu-jitsu. He sucks. And it's like, what? Because I didn't murder Shinji? Fucking all these people like me because of how respectful I was and how, like, not an asshole I was. And I'm supposed to, because you want the entertainment, I'm supposed to just, like, I'm supposed to be snapping arms. I'm supposed to be taking people's appendages home with me. Hitting heel hooks on Brian just for the sake of it. It's like, no, that's insane. Fuck that. You know? I forget exactly what led me to that. Honestly, like I said, I'm kind of like blah right now. Not like burnt out, but I'm low energy because I've been streaming, and I also woke up and I rolled today and shit like that. But it was just like a small thing that annoyed the hell out of me regarding regarding all of that shit. I guess, you know. I want to see if I can hit that thing, but I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to. You know, that was one thing that kind of pissed me off that people were trying to say is like, oh, you know, Scott sucks at what he's done for a decade because he was a responsible and kind training partner. You know, as if that's not why Sam doesn't, as if that's not why Sam likes me, you know. Fucking Sam likes me because I'm a dickhead and I try to cave his head in every time we fucking spar. And I don't bother to teach him anything. I just beat the hell out of him, and I fucking I go home. Like, yeah, that's why he likes me. It's not that I'm a respectful and responsible sparring partner who tries to make sure that everybody around me gets better. That's not what it is. No way. You know, it's just insane. You know. Jimmy. Yeah. I was talking about him, and that's what led me to what I was saying about like not being an asshole sparring partner. Yeah, I wanted to teach Jimmy because I realized that it wasn't his fault that he didn't actually know what they were trying to say, what he was trying to say he knew, right? What I mean is, like, Jimmy was 100% convinced that he knew MMA and that he had actually done, like, legitimately 12 years of mixed martial arts training. He was lied to by a shyster, is what it was. And that's not his fault, and I felt bad about that. And that's why I tried to make sure that when he and I did anything, I was legitimately trying to teach him. Because, like, I could teach him some of the real shit. It's not like 6 weeks of training is going to be, you know, it's not like he's going to know everything I know, right? But at the very least, he would be a little bit better off having worked with me, you know? And that's great. That's good, you know? That's why, like, there was one day after the training, I was like, I went downstairs and I was like, yo, is it okay if I roll with Jimmy? And, you know, I showed him some shit, you know. It's because I wanted to make sure that, like, I wasn't just going to, like, you know, I wanted to help him, bottom line. I wanted to help him. I wanted to be a help to him, right? Jimmy is a sweetheart. Even normal people would crack in his situation. Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. As we close out this fantastic game of AoE here, like, I don't allow, I want to see if I can hit him. I don't allow what happens in the tank to cloud Uh-oh. Damn, he's sending them after me. I was saying, I don't allow what happens in the tank to cloud my judgment of people, right? I know that this is a situation where they're being fucked with so that they will freak out because that's what's funny. That's funny content. Geez, this guy is not giving up, huh? This guy will not give up under any circumstances, will he? I almost respect it to a degree. There we go. Wow, he's not done. He's not done. So that means he's got more around somewhere. That is crazy. I'm starting to get mad at this guy now. Anyway, shit. You see, now I got like randomly focused on this. Oh yeah, bottom line, like what happens in the tank stays in the tank in my opinion, unless like someone's like, trying to, pulling a Charleston White. That wasn't cool. I was not a fan of that, and they weren't a fan of that either. That's why they did something about that, just fucking sexually harassing Tay and shit like that. That was not cool. Fucking what's it called? Yeah, like what happens in the tank stays in the tank for the most part, though. So I'm not judging anyone because of like some shit that happened when they were in the middle of an environment where they're getting fucked with on that level. Bottom line. I'm sure that makes Abby really happy that I would say something like that too. But like, again, like for one thing, she was fucking with his shit, right? At least to my understanding, she was fucking with his shit. I believe it was like his shit, if I remember correctly. And even if I'm wrong, it's like he took it and he was like, yeah, I like this thing. So you're fucking with his shit, purposefully trying to provoke him. And then, you're like, what the fuck when he gets provoked and he does something. And it's like, I don't condone what he did there, but also let's not play pretend here. Oh, there we go. I was saying, let's not play pretend here. We all knew what you were trying to do, I'm not mad at you for trying to do it, and it's just like, whatever. I gotta attack the ground. Oh no. Damn. This guy is really going at him. It's like I said, you got to almost respect it. You got to almost respect it, Really? Where the hell is where is the rest of this guy's shit? He's hiding. You see, and this is just like fucking. Now it's annoying. Now I don't respect it. Now this guy is just being like a sore loser. Like he doesn't want to admit that he's dead. He's hoping that I'm gonna get bored and I'm gonna fucking give up. But that's not the case because I actually have time today. Spending time with my wife? No, I don't need to do that. I need to win this game of AOE. That's what I need to do. Fuck my wife, in fact. Yeah, well, I mean, all I can do is keep on making them. What I'll do is I'll send them to the corners, the far corners of everywhere. Even these guys, too. Leave no stone unturned. Oh, you know what it is? He's probably got some kind of naval. This guy just doing the naval equivalent of banging sticks together. Yeah, I don't even have like. Shema. Check for a lone fishing boat. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Try playing AI as well. It can help train the early game. Ah, you see? Alright, pussy. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh. Ah, okay. All right, okay. So he was straight up gonna try and rebuild, which, like, honestly, you know what? I kind of respect that a little bit. you know, I can respect that. It's like somebody said, check for a lone fishing boat. That's one thing, but no, he had a TC up and he was trying his best to see what he could do. You know what? Good. All right, man. I'm cool with that. Fucking GG. All right. Huh? Are you going to stream for the Fury Usyk fight? Walkouts are around 5 to 5:30 EST. Nah, I didn't even know that was happening today. I'll be honest with you. I don't pay attention to boxing in that way, you know. Castle should have the option to research spies. You can do that, I'm pretty sure. You have that ability. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate the hell out of you. I will probably be streaming tomorrow just to kind of keep that Sunday 5 p.m. time slot going. I believe I'm around at 5 tomorrow. I might have something else going on, but I'm not 100% sure. I got to double check. But regardless, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for last night. Thank you for today. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.